Hey folks, welcome back to part 2 of collections. In this video, we will talk about collection framework. Okay. So before we begin, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. And also before we start, right, if you have not watched the part 1, please go and watch it so you will get the better understanding of it. Okay. So let's get started. A collection is an object that represents a group of objects. So, in simple terms, you imagine there is a box. Okay, let's draw it. Imagine something like box is there. And the group of whatever items we put in right in here. So, this is a collection of objects. So, which is collectively called as a collection. Okay, collection interface is the root interface of collections framework hierarchy. So, here what we are talking is collections is the collection, just collection. This is the root. Okay, it is one of the interface. Okay, under this collection we have collections. This is also one of the interface, so which is nothing but these are the child interfaces of collection. Why do we need these collections then? To explain you in simple terms, the collections are the it consists of certain classes and methods. Okay, certain classes and methods which will help us to perform actions on the objects that is present in this particular collection interface or collections. Okay, collection in this particular collection. If we want to perform any action on this, suppose if I want to add anything into this collection, or if I want to remove anything, if I want to sort, so to perform all such actions we need something called as collections. Okay, and let's understand it. You remember this architecture. So here we spoke about collection, right? And we have three different types of it. So this is the root of it. So let's see here. So collection is an interface, okay, which is having three different child interfaces, which is namely list, queue, and then set, right? Under this, we have certain different classes. Okay, so all these provide certain different classes, and those will have certain different methods, right? So that is where this is the relationship between the collection and collections. If I want to perform any action on specific object or as a collection basically, then we have to use these uh, interfaces like list, queue, and set interface. Okay, so these are present in a package called java.util. You'll be able to get all those classes. Okay. Next is list interface. So here it is one of the child interface, right? We saw that. So the list is a child interface of collections in Java. The insertion order is preserved. That is, they appear in the same order in which we inserted it. So for example, say that if I am inserting any data, it will preserve the order in which I have inserted. Suppose if I have stored 6, 7, 8, it will preserve the order. Okay, it will be stored in the same way in which I have inserted. Okay, and duplicate elements are allowed. Suppose if I want to add again a 6, it is allowed. Okay, so that is how the insertion order is preserved, and also duplicate elements are allowed. So this is what we can say about list interface. Okay, so then list interface is having different classes. Okay, if you see here, so these are the different. classes that we had. And this is extending, this vector is extending the stack. Okay, that is a different thing. But three different classes that we have is these three: array list, linked list, and vector. Okay, so we will further study about these things. Okay, but these are the further classifications that we have in list. So these are the different classes you can see. So under these classes, you can find some methods like insert, or insert in the sense add or delete. So such type of actions can be performed using these array list, linked list, and that's how it will be done. So going to the next, set interface. Set is a child interface of collection. So that's what we saw, right? Insertion order is not preserved. That is, they appear in different order in which we inserted it. So in list, it will preserve the order. Here, it will randomly store it. Okay, so there is no insertion order. Duplicate elements are not allowed. So in this case, duplicate elements are not at all allowed. So that only in list, if you want to store duplicate elements, it is allowed. Instead, it is not allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Okay, so different types of objects can be stored. So set interface can be further grouped or divided into linked hash set and hash set. Okay, so these are the two different classes that are available under set. So basically, what happens? So there is a quite difference in set and then list. You have to notice that one is, both of them are child of collection interface only, and coming to the insertion order, in list it is preserved, in set it is not preserved. And in this, in case of list, duplicate elements are allowed, and in set, duplicate elements are not at all allowed. So that is what the difference is. Next is queue interface. Queue implements FIFO, that is first in, first out, which means the elements entered first comes out first. Okay, so to explain you in simple terms, say you are standing in a queue. Okay, let's see something like this. Okay, you are standing in a queue. Imagine in theater counters, if you want to buy a ticket, you have to follow the queue. Okay, and then only you can buy it, or else even in the metro stations, right? You have to follow the queue, and that's how you can uh, get the ticket, right? So whoever stands the first, okay, first in, will come out first. That is what is FIFO. First in, okay, first whoever comes first in, they will come out first. First in will be the first out. Okay, so this is what the concept of queue. So under this we have DQ also. We will learn it later. Queue interface is provided in java.util package and implements collection interface. So this is what the package that we were mentioning about, right? So in this video, we learned about collection framework. Under collection framework, we have collections, which are nothing but the child interfaces of collection. And that's how we have different types of classes that are present under list, set, and then. So that's all the thing that we learned in this video. Hope you learned about collection framework. If you have liked it, please do like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.